Welcome in, Libra. Welcome into your November 2025 tarot reading and ringing the beautiful Lakshmi bell for you guys to bring in that energy of abundance and appreciation. Yay! My name is Naylin, and I'm so happy to have you with me. If this reading resonates with you, you'll feel it pretty quickly. But if not, please check out your sun, moon, and rising sign as well. Today, we're going to do the traditional past, present, and future tarot spread, and then followed by guidance from the angels. So I'd love to take the time to call in our angel guides, our ancestors, uh, soul self to help guide this reading, and for those that resonate, divine spirit. So please welcome that energy in so that this reading can really empower you on your life path today. All right. We're going to pull from the Flower Petal Oracle deck. Okay, you have Gladiola. Set boundaries well to ensure good growth. Yes, Libra, it is time to check in with your energy. How much are you letting in from others, and perhaps setting those social boundaries as well as energetic boundaries? One of the beautiful people I've been able to talk to recently, we came together with the intention to set an energetic boundary by seeing yourself as a color and then seeing the other person that you want to protect your energy from as an opposite color. And then those colors cannot commingle. So that's a beautiful way to protect your energy body. And then, of course, with the social boundaries, just setting those and knowing that unconditional love sometimes is saying no. You also have Poppy. Remember who you wanted to be. That's beautiful. So I feel like this reading will just help empower you again on your life path and your life journey. So we're going to check in with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, and we're going to pull 3 cards for each row. The first row being your past energy, or as I like to say, your launching pad, what brought you to where you are today, and then today your present energy, and then followed by what is coming in the near future. All right, that felt good. You have the Fool, huge major arcana card about a soul on their life journey, and then that purity. She's holding a white rose, and that intention of that childlike innocence that you still carry with you, dear Libra. And we'll put this in your past energy. And you also have the High Priestess, so that divine feminine, or you could even feel into it more as your intuition and psychic abilities. So this is aligning really beautifully. And then also the Ace of Cups. So that connection to your heart, to your spirit, to what lights you up in life, and following that to stay on your beautiful dream path. And I like that's here too with the poppy. So remembering your intentions. And I feel that your intentions in the past to create your dreams came from a beautiful place of your heart and your soul and your mind in divine union. And so something bigger coming in through a vision or a dream or an aspiration that you have. And it really being backed by your spirituality and your belief in the self. The other thing I love about the Ace of Cups is that it also symbolizes a very creative person or an artist or somebody who's very intuitive and psychic. And so you have that twice here in your past energy. So if that is coming up for you this month, dear Libra, just know that this is an affirmation that yes, you are a gifted person and those gifts are wanting to shine for you in your life. And we're going to pull more clarity and bring it all together, but let's go ahead and pull the present energy where you are now. You have Wheel of Fortune, so something really arriving for you, really coming on top. Some abundant, big life dream energy here on the table. A big yes energy. You also have Justice. And I'm going to ring the bell for you guys because this is a beautiful card for Libras, because as you can see, she's holding the scales there. And so the justice, your high moral grounds, uh, learning to stay strong in what you believe to be your truth. And so that is amazing for you, Libra. And I think this is going to be a reading just again to help empower you, to help you create what you want to see in your life. And you also have Six of Cups. So beautiful energy of coming together with the ones you love. And also, out of all of the tarot, these two cards symbolize your inner child or your inner innocence and purity. And so this beautiful need to play and enjoy your life and to laugh and to sing and to dance. So I find that gorgeous. And so this is a month of a lot of joy for you and a lot of safety coming together with the ones that you feel safe with so you can fully express yourself. And then you also have the Eight of Cups for what's coming into the near future. So maybe some type of movement in either like where you live or your schooling, your career, some kind of movement forward. And then also the lovers, yay. So a beautiful relationship is here on the table. And then also the Knight of Crystals. So fast moving in energy. And then, so for some of you who are still open and single to meeting your person, this could be a beautiful message that it's going to come in quick and that your person is arriving this month. So that's really beautiful to see. The Fool is a beautiful card of beginnings. And so it's in the past energy. So this is showing that you have started a beautiful path towards your dreams and your goals and that openness that it took to grow in a new way, to see in a new way, and that coming from your pure heart. It also can symbolize for some of us the need to stay grounded within logic. So as you follow your dreams, you're also planting them in this reality through logic, awareness, and wisdom. So a need for that in your past. And you can sense now how much you've grown from, say, like even this summer or last winter. So recognizing how your strength along your path has brought you to where you are today with this justice energy, like learning how to balance your life more, learning how to stay strong in what fuels you, what is your moral ground, what is your belief system, and then even learning deeper like what that is for you, like what is it that I believe in, what is my truth. So something here about really coming into your power this month, dear Libra. And then you also have the High Priestess. I like this one with the crescent moon. The crescent moon can be a beautiful energy of passion as well as insight and intuition. And so, that passion you feel when you're moving more into your feelings and your energy, and then sensing other people's feelings and sensing their energy, tapping into your abilities as a very gifted person, and listening to your subconscious, listening to what your dreams or synchronicities are telling you, listening to what your instincts as a psychic are telling you, and really bringing that from your past to where you are now, again with this justice energy. So learning how to empower yourself by believing in your truth, by believing in your deeper feelings that guide you in this life. You also have, again, the Ace of Cups, which is this beautiful energy of your beautiful purity and your dreams showing up through your big heart. Like that's what drives you, is this deep spiritual strength that you come from your love and from your compassion. And of course, first for the self and then others, but really bringing that deep compassion and love into your path and what you want to experience in this life. And I see that you're a very creative person. And when you show up in this way, not only do you fill your own cup, but you fill other people's cups as well. So this can show up sometimes for a healer or somebody who has those abilities to heal others. And that's here for you to just help ground you into, again, what you want to create today by what your gifts are and who you have arrived to be. And I'm going to pull some clarification cards with the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands. So an energy of things happening fast for you. And then you also have the Tower upside down. So with the Eight of Wands next to the Fool, with this new beginning and this dream that you wanted to have in your life, it's showing that the intensity of it came in really fast for you. You were really moved towards opportunities and goals that showed up for you. And you had a direction that you knew you wanted to go in. You had a clear vision of what you wanted to see happen. I'm going to go ahead and pull in one more clarification card to help me understand what happened in your past to help you arrive to where you are today. And something emotionally happened where you were put in a situation that wasn't quite healthy, and something happened that was a painful loss. It was an unhealthy situation that came to a disappointment or a loss for you. And so, because you listened to your intuition and your divine guidance, that gut instinct I was talking about, or your inner knowing, it really helped you to avoid even a greater loss or something that could have became worse if you didn't listen to your truth and align yourself to avoid anything that wasn't healthy for you. So it's basically talking about your strength and your ability to know interact with someone and when to let go of someone. Learning how to protect yourself in social situations because you listened to your truth and your deep insight as a sensitive that helped you to avoid anything that wouldn't be healthy for you. So, avoiding danger, even. And that moving into where you are now, because you've really started to follow your heart and your dreams and your soul, you've arrived at a really beautiful place of opportunity right now in your life. This is a big deal the when the Wheel of Fortune shows up for you guys, because it's almost like, it's showing that life has ups and downs, and sometimes we're at the bottom of the wheel, but usually when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, especially upright, it shows that you're on top now. Or if you really were striving for something to attain a goal, that you're at the point now where that is coming to fruition for you. So it's like a dream come true energy, or an energy of like arriving at a really beautiful time in your life that you may look back, in the future and go, wow, that was a really special experience that I was able to have in my life. And I feel again that's because of who you are, your deep truth that has guided you, that has helped you to learn what your strength is and how to like really align yourself with your strength so you could arrive at the best possible alignment in your life. And that here with the Six of Cups and the Lovers above has something to do with relationship and love in your life. For some of you, it could be an actual love relationship, and then for others, it could be a partner or somebody who's important to you, a deep friend, or some type of commitment that you have with somebody who is special to you. So the Six of Cups is here to bring almost like this serious energy of the Justice into like a beautiful playful energy, because you're gonna do the work, you're gonna go ahead and arrive at your achievements, which takes a lot of commitment and dedication and again work. But there's also a need to play in your life right now, to have fun, to laugh, to sing, to be with the people that light your heart up the most, and to be able to see each other and celebrate each other. This is also an energy of gift exchange. You're going to receive a beautiful gift from someone close to you, and that could be like an offer or an opportunity. That person is really sharing their heart with you, and it looks like you're really happy to receive that gift or that blessing right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull some clarification to get more insight on that. What is coming in for Libra this month? All right. Excuse me, I'm like hicking up and dropping cards at the same time. Okay. You have the High Priestess again. So that's a good affirmation of what I was feeling originally about you finally coming into your power as a gifted sensitive and remembering how it really helped you in your life journey in the past. And because of what you've experienced with that affirmation that yes, you are a very gifted person when it comes to intuition and psychic abilities, that you can now let that flourish in your life. Let that flower open so that you can fully shine and fully come into your full expression right now. Then you also have the Six of Wands. So something about a leadership role or guiding others into a beautiful cause, or guiding, it could be your family, it could be your friends. It's definitely next to this energy of like love and support. So perhaps taking a leadership role with your loved ones in some way that will help them be victorious as well as yourself. And I do see that for a lot of you, that you're helping this person to heal. And so you are listening to your deeper instincts as the high priestess to help you know what this beautiful soul is needing to heal, and using that deep insight to communicate with them, to show them how they can come to a beautiful place of rest and peace in their life. This is a big deal because it's showing up twice. And just look at how beautiful that energy is, that lunar energy. You have some owls and a beautiful stork lady here. And she has a little mouse on her wrist that as you can't really see unless you have these cards in person in front of you. But what I've taken that to mean is that she's an excellent huntress, or somebody who is able to achieve her goals in life and to nourish herself really well. And again, this is all like coming up together for you in this reading to help you come into your power, because there's something about things are like leveling up for you. And that's going to be different for each person who's listening, but you're starting to like notice gifts that you have that perhaps you weren't sure of, but now it's very obvious that yes, you have this gift, and that's knowledge, awareness, this attainment that you've learned throughout this lifetime. And for a lot of you, that's a healing energy too, or lifting others up. And so you have the Six of Wands. And I know precious Libras are all about balance, and they love to help people or to bring peace and prosperity into a situation. And so it's also important for Libras to also protect themselves, because in that service to others, they may come out of balance within the self. So just learning that strength of how can you serve others and still stay in balance with your truth and your needs as well. Because that's really important. Sometimes when we come out of balance and we overextend ourselves and promise too many things or take too much on, it can affect our health and our body as well. And so this is a nice message of you just coming into balance with mind, soul, body, and how important it is for you to play and have fun, taking the time to do the things that really light you up. And I think that's in line with this Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps there's something that you've been waiting to arrive and it's finally here. Oftentimes, the near future cards are just to help affirm what you already know, if that makes sense. And I feel like the Knight of Crystals has to do with this love opportunity that is coming in for a lot of you, and then for some of you, a deep friendship where it's coming in really fast. This person's moving really fast. So they're pretty lit up for you, and they have a lot of inspiration when it comes to being able to spend time with you and being able to be close with you, and move into that love energy for you. So if it's a friend or a lover, take how it resonates. The Eight of Cups is here too, and I see that sometimes as a journey, or something in your life ending and a new opportunity coming in, or a new better experience, like stepping away from what's no longer working into something that's working even better. So if that's with the relationship, that could be talking about learning from your past experiences in love so that you can move more towards what is really in your heart and is really in your truth. So, in other words, someone who's more aligned to your soul values as well, or your heart values as well. Okay, and so for the confirmation on the top row, you have the Knight of Cups upside down. And then you also have the Four of Cups upside down. So, again, something about learning how to say no to people or situations or energy that isn't in alignment with your higher self or your true self, and being able to let down like a love offer over here with the Knight of Cups upside down is what I'm feeling for some of you, because you just knew like it's hard for Libras to like hurt people's feelings. But I feel like you've really come into a place where you honor yourself enough to do the right thing. You've come more into your power in life. And so in the near future, you'll be able to step away from relationships that no longer serve you. Yeah, so 100%. Just learning how to do it in a graceful way as well, because the Four of Cups is an energy of like wishing I could have done better, or like wishing it wasn't what it was. But this is like, again, like coming out of that and stepping into your power, no longer feeling like the victim, feeling more like you are the director of your life, depending on the choices that you make. So, this is a really strong message about you being able to say no and to be able to stay on your path of what your truest, highest goal is. And I know that sounds like really like, oh, like out, like, how do you say, like a big step? But I feel that you've really come to a place in your life where you can take those big steps now. And this love, that what is really truly in your heart to experience, is on the table for you to receive. It's really about you taking ownership of your choices, dear Libra, and coming into the realization that if you ever doubted yourself, it's because it wasn't your truth. And so now, knowing how important it is for you to follow your truth so that you can stay in your power and step away from life just happening to you, and moving more towards I create what I experience in this life, or I create what I have in my life. So it's really empowering reading for you. And let's go ahead and do the Kyle Gray cards. And I really do feel that we all have guardian angels or spirit guides that help us in this life. So this is a message from your angels, and they see us with eyes of pure love and compassion. And so this will really help round out your reading. Okay. You have ease and grace. So I love that. I'll put that here next to Six of Cups, about taking care of yourself and finding the time to nourish your body, mind, spirit, drinking water, being out in nature, all the things that light you up. And then also joy and contentment. This Wheel of Fortune energy is an energy of you really feeling grateful and appreciation for your life right now. So that appreciation energy is a high vibe energy. I'll go ahead and read it to you from Kyle Gray's guidebook, because the words in here are just so beautiful, and I want to share that with you today. Okay, joy and contentment. I'll hold it up so you can see it closer too. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded, are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life right now. And contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you're always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile and dance. It's so beautiful next to the Six of Cups. Yay! Smile and dance and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your joy fully, and know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully. And through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. Yay! I love that for you. And then ease and grace. This is a time to learn and to adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectations on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. And I just want to say this is why I love working with angels, because they're really backing what we saw earlier with your present moment and learning how to balance yourself with more happiness and joy in your life and not taking on too much. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. And again, dear Libra, let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths together. That feels so invigorating and life giving. And so you are here, Libra. You are in a space of deep awareness now where you can really focus in your energies to create what you want to experience here in this life. I hope this reading resonated with you today and ringing that bell of prosperity again for you. Happy November!